I'll take care of it. Let the show begin. Ready, steady, go! What can you tell us about the scions of the canopy?
The tribe's people are very adventurous.
Oh, kinda like us then.
I'm not so sure. You don't strike me as the type to enjoy danger. The scions of the canopy are a bunch of thrill seekers. They love extreme sports like rock climbing, rappelling, volcano parkour, or even bungee jumping without a rope while a Yunkasaur stands at the edge and uses its tongue to catch them. Sound like something you'd be interested in?
Okay, that does sound different from our usual adventures. Paimon's not doing any of that. She can just cheer you on from the sidelines.
That's Wyna, the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Wyna. I'm afraid we don't have time.
Whoa, hold on a sec.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the night.
Rescue her? From the Night Kingdom?
That's right.
I'm sorry. The nature of
I
battle.
appreciate what you're...
I thought you might.
Is something wrong? What? Life isn't
If you're that...
Thank you.
Ah, seems like you two go way back. But aren't...
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper. Her younger sister...
Oh, you have a younger sister.
Yes, but let's get back to business.
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night King, in that sense,
We couldn't do...
with a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and...
Who?
Vichama. He's got a key
Vichama?
He's one of on... Where can we find...
ever since Mel...
Thank you.
Good luck.
Someone admiring the scenery. Hello there, are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something? What? You're saying you can bring someone back? No.
Are you
Everything's fine. After I help you
your friend?
Yes.
That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Then we're agreed. I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pylon. But once the connection is established,
Wow, you...
I'll go find an open...
We'll go right away.
First,
Wait, are you...
by creating something...
Oh, I see.
Right. Normally you can...
Gotcha!
Alright, let's split up. See that clearing? Oh, and...
What do you think, Chaska?
Anyway, it'll take some time to set up...
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more insight than you, Paimon. Hang on, Kachi...
Take it easy.
Hello. Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment? Yes. How much for... Oh, the whole deal. Wait. What, you want me to... Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbers. All right. That's everything.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling merchant Bichamamet.
Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes.
Perfect. Thank you so...
Relax. Everything's...
I know, it's just... Kachina always carries all...
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady. How does it look?
Perfect! Thank you.
If you hadn't, here you go. How's he doing?
Do you know what happened?
I heard about it. Melko was 5 years ago, but on the eve of...
Then what happened?
The team agreed. Vichama didn't argue. It's just Vichama went into a deep depression after that. Oh, you're not. I've tried. The abyss has caused... Anyway...
Did you get everything?
Yep, it's all here. When do we start?
I've made all the necessary adjustments, so we're good to go. As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then you return the favor. Go ahead. Yes, after Malko fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies. If I had been... I've always...
But the pyro arc...
There might... All right. Let's get to it. I'll start searching for the conceptual... Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said...
Look at that golden thing! It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone! Let her rip! La, 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 la.
There is no escape! Gotcha! Here comes the catch! Shine down! Busted! Quietly now.
Japan!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Clear the area! Ready, steady, go!
Busted. Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's up.
There is no escape! Now you shall perish!
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long! We're getting close!
Let the show begin. Vichama!
Quick! Take it! I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malko. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is getting stronger.
The Abyss is corroding his body! Vichama, you can't keep going, you'll die!
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there. Thank you.
Whoa, watch out! The power of the Abyss is strong.
This power.
Hanging in there?
Malko. No! Why can't I find him? Why?
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone, Mualani.
I already tried, but the power of the Abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
In that case, we have no choice. I'm sorry, Seat Molly. Get back!
Chaska, wait!
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like the Spirit Speaker stone was...
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a while, but that's normal.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to getting dragged into the explosion.
Okay, I'll be more careful next time.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Wait, where's Vichama? Vichama!
Vichama!
I couldn't find once you're ancient, and now.
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard it.
This is.
Hey, Malko.
Not enough to swing a sword.
I never thought of
Guess I have something. Pisak. Maybe you're right. Vichama, don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Was that a memory?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Of course. Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me. But.
A deeper...
Malko was always the type to put on a. For all the.
Vichama!
I'm fine. When you asked for my. But. Once allowed to fester, guilt stripped. If I could do it all that way, there are critical. That's something.
Thank you, Vichama. I promised I would.
That's good to hear.
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion. Thanks to her, though. Just speaking from
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name.
Koichi, are you...
I think you know it.
Honestly, they're back.
Koichi?
Don't play dumb with my apology.
I'll be just a moment.
Who was that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually... It's not really my story to tell. She was afflicted... That strength of...
For some reason?
Well,
I remember. Eventually, it sounds like she... Oh, I get it.
I'm all for your adventure. Still,
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a trip abroad.
Well, technically I am going abroad, right?
Again with the excuses! We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below. You can only go up to level 3 if a situation is so dire there's absolutely no alternative. But a trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a...
What do you mean, sneak into the
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you?
You feel like you went back...
Oh,
This is important.
you don't know that?
All right, whatever. Time out.
Chaska does it.
Then
But the person you...
that's a different issue.
I've also...
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi! Younger...
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I say?
Then support me. I'll be back.
Chaska. So, that's it. Why...
you two are something else.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way, down to the very tone of voice. It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to spend a little more time with your sister. You're tough kids. That doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. If you're done with the Spirit Speaker Stone, according to...
If only Tone Gift.
It might be in a few more pieces.
Huh? I see. Sounds like it. Still, stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom.
Let's finish this fast.
surprise I could sing about.
Aerial assault! Gotcha!
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name, too!
Well, it's fairly complicated. Let me give you the condensed version.
The Fatui again? We can't go anywhere without them causing trouble.
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they try to take advantage of the situation?
That's why it has to be our little secret. No one else can know, or we're asking for trouble. Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in, there's nothing comforting about the situation we're facing. Still, all you need to do is focus on your goal. You can leave the complicated matters to me.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however I can.
There's no need to be so modest, Yan-san. Your incredible strength has long been a well-known fact. You're the pride of your tribe.
Archon, I'm sorry about before. You have so much on your plate, so much that you have to worry about. But all I could do was focus on my own feelings.
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our emotions, myself included. Your reaction to Kachina's disappearance, I understand that feeling very well. Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down. Follow me.
What is this place? Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Good eye. This is where I store all the various mementos I've collected.
Whoa. I've never seen this place before.
It looks like there are items from every tribe. Collecting.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts. In Natlan, everyone grows up listening to the stories of heroes, and physical items do a far better job of preserving those stories than our own memory. Now, I still have some preparations to make for the ceremony, so feel free to take a look around in the meantime. If you're curious about an item, I'm more than willing to tell you about its origins.
Alright, we'll have a look. Whoa, that belt is bigger than Paimon's head!
The Collective of Plenty are known for their bodybuilding competitions and contests of strength. The association with strength might also have been the reason the original belt was extremely heavy. It was difficult for even 2 people to lift. And even if a warrior had the strength to put it on, wearing it for any length of time would still leave them gasping for breath.
Sounds like...
So the owner, he would often wear this version.
Or he made a lighter version so he could wear it all... There are so many
No, Yamaya isn't. The tools you see here, the contents of the
Ooh,
grape juice.
Huh?
It's quite tasty, although...
Hey, there's a fishing rod here. It must have belonged to the people of the springs.
That's right. It belongs to a legendary fisherman named Matav. He and I met in a tavern. In his eye...
So, did he do it?
The next time he managed to get a fisherman.
Well,
That was my end. In the end,
Wait, that...
Maybe we can go head to head.
This is Atea's talisman.
I'm sure you're familiar with this one already. Atea was rarely ever... The powder still needs some time to settle. So well, what do you think of my collection? Do you feel like you have a better understanding?
Yeah, if it does
That's right. They demonstrate
the shape.
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. We cannot change the past or predict the future. But there's also a different theory, one that I believe to be closer to the truth. Namely, that the past, present, and future all exist at once.
At once? Paimon's not sure she understands.
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience in each nation, which one would you say was the most important? Exactly. Even at the end of your journey, the things you experienced along the way don't cease to exist. They become part of who you are. Take out a portion of that journey, and you would likely make very different decisions, and eventually arrive at a very different destination. The future is the same way. It exists even though, of course...
That does kinda make sense. The future hasn't happened, but already exists.
Humanity excels at living in the present, but too often we forget the past and neglect the future. While the pilgrimage and the Night Warden Wars lead us to a better future. Only by uniting the people of Natlan across countless eras can we fight back against an enemy as formidable as the Abyss. To come up with such a set of rules, the first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level of insight I can only imagine. That's correct. At first, he was a mortal man with no special power. After he ascended to the divine throne, he used it to borrow power from namely a framework, through which ordinary people can ascend to Archonhood. By holding the pilgrimage, we're able to determine the strongest among us. And when that person ascends to the divine throne, their inner flame will... In addition, the sacred flame will grant them significant knowledge and memory.
So, it all comes down to the power of the divine throne and the rules. Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes. That's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little saurians we raised. I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
Your sister is so cute! It looks like the two of you are really close. Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an Archon as an ordinary person, but seeing this portrait, it kind of makes sense now. It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before. Oh, wait, is Paimon allowed to say that?
A little late for that question, don't you think?
Sorry! Paimon's so sorry! Paimon's mouth works faster than her brain sometimes!
It's alright. I'd never get upset over something like that. No matter what others may say, my past is a precious part of my identity. I'm forever proud of the life I used to lead. Becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties with your family. The position just comes with a lot of responsibilities, so it impacts how often you get to see them. My father made the most delicious stew, so my sister would often bring me a large pot of his cooking, and we would sit on a blanket and eat it together. One time, we didn't close the door securely, and the saurians we were raising ran into the room and knocked over the entire pot. My sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, they froze on the spot. I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children, even after making such a mess. It was frustrating, but in the end, all I could do was comfort my sister and move on.
Wow.
Isn't that what being a family is all about? I think about that story a lot, actually. As the Archon, I made a vow to defend this nation, and experiences like that, they remind me exactly what I'm trying to protect.
Well, what happened after that? This portrait looks pretty old. Your sister must be all grown up by now, right?
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. She built many houses and crafted many beautiful works of art. Anyway, that's enough about me. Now that the powder is settled, we can begin. Ian-san, Mulani, Chaska, over here, please. Place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin. Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, so too shall our stories remain eternal. Ancient name, take us to your fated bearer. Allow her to answer our call.
Am I hallucinating again?
Kachina, are you okay?
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I? Is the Abyss playing tricks on me again?
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying to find a way to bring you back.
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Wyab is being affected by the Abyss. I was waiting for the Wyab to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and it almost killed me. The Wyab saved me, even though its power is weakening, so I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to help. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful sounds and seeing really horrible things.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of your sanity. All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us. We'll be there shortly.
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the chance to talk to you guys. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind. Just, I'll find a way back. You don't have to put yourselves in danger to come rescue me.
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. We're coming for you, and that's final. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you something right now. No, you're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you, and you'll get all the applause and recognition you deserve.
I'm really scared. Everything's so still. I don't want you.
All you need to do is place your trust in us. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind. Not ever.
Yeah, we're so close. Be careful.
Looks like we've lost. This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyss.
I know. I'm prepared for that.
All right. Then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. She's very... That face you just...
No, I just...
I'll go with them too. Thank you so much for your help, everyone. It really means...
Now that I've lost Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a...
That won't happen.
I hope not.
Illusion shattered! Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
We'll need a strategy.
What's our objective?
I'll bring my seasonings.
Don't interfere with the mixing process if you don't keep your voice down. Ha! Verdict is... You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area. The mixing process if you don't keep...
The biggest one in history.
So we're underneath Natland right now?
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization. Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragon.
So these are Saurian ruins? Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns? They had their own advanced—
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived. These ruins have been abandoned for a long time. But with the recent increase in—
So what you're saying is...
No. It's going to be obstacle after obstacle from here on out.
What?
It's the pre-adventure—
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Then let's go.
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natland's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Allow me! Covenant of the Deep!
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Nice and spicy!
Burn!
we need to go seems really high up. You're toast! Hold the line! Billowing surge!
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Retribution!
Gotcha. Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Torrent, bring refuge! Hey,
Verdict is...
Game's up. Fun's over.
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it.
easy for you to say.
This must be the entrance to Pyro Arc.
Yes.
We actually... Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself... Hey! You don't have to drag Paimon! You're pulling too hard!
Looks like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom. It looks so different from what I imagined in the stories. That overflow of energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first place.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies.
Paimon's more work...
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there? Oh, it's so high up. Did we...
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all this way, yet came out completely. If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance. But here, all we have to do is stand underneath the light and offer a prayer.
That's it? You really think that little of Paimon? That's not even why Paimon asked!
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina and bring her to this location.
Exactly. This light is...
Yeah.
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Calm down, I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped feed. Yes, I'm Vichama's friend. It's like it was. I'm sorry, I can only.
No. We should be the ones apologizing. If the spirits speak, but we had to destroy it.
Of course. Under the power of. Turns out even our.
Whether in
Exactly. That may not be in the cards for us, but you're looking for a young girl. I'd like to help. Be careful.
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Ouch!
Quick, get back here. You can't go wandering. Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being. We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way.
My flame is not extinguished.
Now I got stomach cramps.
Not good. More monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
Billowing surge! Rust and reap!
Things are about to get done.
Oh, Paimon can't see anything!
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Did you hear that? What? Never mind. It was probably just my imagination.
Don't scare Paimon!
I heard it too. It was a voice from the abyss.
What did it say?
Doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't harbor good intentions.
Paimon just heard it too! Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place!
We're here, Kachina! Oh, honey? You made it! Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters. Good idea.
Let her rip!
Time for retribution!
Allow me!
Gotcha.
Nice and spicy!
Burn!
You're toast! Covenants of the Deep! You're here! You're finally here! Thank you so much! The monster can appear from anywhere! It almost caught me a bunch of times. The YF's power helped keep me hidden, so I just tried to stay out of sight until you got here.
Atta girl. You did so well.
Should we start heading back then?
Actually, I have a request. Will you come visit the YF with me? I can't exactly put it into words, but something's wrong with the Ode of Resurrection. That was the Pyro Archon's theory as well. Everything we've seen here certainly seems to back it up.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyab of each tribe. You can think of them like the body of each Wyab. Additional totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as proxies to which the Wyab can extend their consciousness. There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. Through them, the Wyab can extend their consciousness over the entire realm and track down souls no matter where they roam. But if a proxy were to become severely contaminated, then a soul could become lost with—
Judging by the current... Still, we can't just leave the YF to suffer.
I agree. Getting rid of the monster might...
Kachina? What? Nothing. Just a headache. And that voice again, telling me to abandon the YF and...
Maybe we really should...
No, I'm fine. Just up ahead. Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you. You don't have any... All right.
We've already come all...
Let's go.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself?
It's all right. I don't have much, so go.
Thank you. You're a true... Does your head still hurt? Let me help you walk. I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that. Wyab! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. Wyab, can you hear me? So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. Alright, get ready, everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
Careful. We've got company.
Already?
You really think that puny soul could slow me down? Courage in the face of futility is pure folly. You tried to get in my way. You may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate me now, and it will be to your peril. No. The power of... I thought this night, that ancient... The pot... Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina, remain so pathetically weak?
Kachina, give me your hand. Feel that? I'm right here next to you. Thanks, Moalani. You're right, because I'm not alone anymore. You're right, but you also could—
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back down? It can't the power lies in, but in our commitment—
Well said!
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than 2 of us to handle an enemy like this. Sorry in that there aren't many—
From the ashes to hear them burn out.
What's up? Catching at the flame!
That's what he gets for underestimating you two.
Fantastic work, Kachina! Absolutely fantastic! This makes me so unbelievably happy. I'm happy too, Mualani. Together we really are unstoppable! Huh? What's happening? My ancient name is glowing? But I thought I didn't bring it with me!
It's probably a projection from the real world, but that doesn't explain why it's glowing.
Wait, does that mean you're...
That was a bold move, diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend, especially in a place so overrun with... Still, seeing you pull it off, everything you said was exactly right. It took years' worth of scars and lots of unnecessary... The pyro... Only then. Tupac, a warrior from the people of the Springs. I fought against the Abyss door...
I've heard that name before.
Since you were under the name... As long as its blaze will... Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
What's wrong, Mualani? So many memories. My brain was just flooded with everything he once knew. So that's what happened.
What do you mean? Did you just figure something out?
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now. Efforts to save Natlan started all the way back then.
We can go over the details once we get back. We shouldn't linger here longer than we have to. I know bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was also part of the plan.
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining. Let's focus on saving the Wayab first. Okay, that should be enough. Wayab, can you...
I hear your voice, Kachina, my dear child.
Great. Well then, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name upon someone like me. I'll keep searching within myself for the answer.
You are all... Huh? You are all... You're a... Focus the story... It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archons go now, my
I know we've never met before, Wayab. Thank you for
Whoa! What's going on?
We're out of time.
It's the power of the Abyss. Quick!
It's a Seelie! The Seelie opened the way for him!
You've done well. Now come home.
We're back! The Pyro Archon saved us.
But she's not here. Yeah, didn't she say she used it all up?
She's still in the speaker's chamber. What we saw in the Night Kingdom was just her consciousness.
So you're saying her consciousness did all that?
Every great display of power comes at a price. You must feel terrible, Kachina. Just hold on. We'll get you to a doctor soon. Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro Archon said she'd have a doctor waiting for us.
I recommend getting a full checkup, just to make sure no damage gets left behind.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler? Right. You always seem to do pretty well against the Abyss.
Let's get going. We need to share what we learned in the Night Kingdom as well.
Right. The YUP mentioned something about the Pyro Archon's plan. What is it exactly?
I'll let her explain everything. We're all a part of the plan now. Every move we make from here on out will decide Natlan's ultimate fate.